What is up, guys? So I'm here in the office at the minute and this is currently what it looks like, and I just thought I'd do a video giving my first impressions of my new PC. So I'm going to take a seat down here, and first we're going to kind of go through the spec of this thing. So if we look here, this is what the kind of, I guess, stock photo looks like on the Mesh website, which is where I ordered the computer from, and the address is meshcomputers.com. So yes, basically I kind of had an assumption in my head, as you do, that the fans, just looking at the picture, that the LED red fans actually were integral to the case, which they are not. So basically they are an optional extra, unfortunately, and as a result my PC looks pretty fucking terrible. I have ordered for Cooler Master, this is a Cooler Master Lightbox 5 case, in case you're wondering. I've ordered for Cooler Master, I'm not sure if it's the same ones as in the picture, but 4 red LED Cooler Master fans on Amazon, because they're kind of cheap at the minute. They're like £5 something, they go for £8 or £9 everywhere else. And yes, I needed to order 4 of them, so it still cost me like 21 quid for some shitty fucking fans. So yes, kind of you know, that does not look like that, but you kind of think, okay, maybe a schoolboy error on my part, fair enough, so I will forgive it for that. So yes, we have the Elite 7600E gaming PC, that is what it's called. So we shall go through the specification, shall we, of what I actually bought. Like I say, Cooler Master Masterbox Lite 5 gaming case. The annoying thing is that this comes with these bits here are interchangeable, these trims. There's one there and one on the bottom, and you can actually 3D print them, but I think if you buy this case retail, it comes with a black one and a white one that you can change over as well. They weren't included with the computer. I assume that Mesh had them. I don't know what they've done with them, because this case kind of came in a, what would suggest to me as being a retail box, and should therefore have come with all of the retail stuff and all of that. So that was kind of disappointing. Power supply unit, it's 500 watt power supply unit. What else can I say about that? I have actually had this computer apart, and I have changed some things which I will get to later. But yes, it does have that power supply in there, and it's not exploded or anything, and the computer turns on. Case cooling fan, see, that's where I went wrong. Probably should have ordered that, but actually in hindsight, no, I shouldn't have ordered that, because that's like 30 quid, and that's only 3 fans when you need 4, because you need the 120mm at the back and the 3 for the front. Fail. Right, LED strip, we don't do none of that shit. Let's leave fuck cables. Motherboards, right, so in hindsight, I have the standard kind of vanilla 7600 Core i5. The K you can overclock, but I think you would also need to upgrade the motherboard, so you're talking a £51 upgrade for that. I'm not sure whether these prices include VAT. I think they probably do, but yes, it would have been a 50 quid upgrade. Should I have gone for it? Probably, but at the same time it kind of saves me fucking about trying to overclock it and shit, because I just know that I can't do it. So yes, stock cooler I went for, I should have fucking upgraded this, because I don't know whether you can hear this. That cooler there, you can just about make it out. Whiny as fuck. It's not the loudest thing I've ever heard, computer wise, but it is fucking annoying. It's not really how loud it is, it's just the noise it makes, and it kind of changes tone every so often. It's just annoying. So Intel stock coolers are a big no-no. 8GB 2400 megahertz DDR4 memory. It says major brand. It is Micron, which is it what Crucial use, and some other brands that are basically you've got Crucial, and then you've got, I think it's Crucial anyway, maybe wrong, but you've got Crucial and various other brands that are kind of under the same umbrella. So here I upgraded to the 1060 dual. Dual just means it's got 2 fans, I think, and I mean, just fucking another 80 quid for the 6 gig. Seems pretty insane, so that's why I didn't go for that. I didn't go for the 1050 because my Chill Blast that I have now downstairs has a 960, a GTX 960, and I kind of sort of comparison 960 versus 1050, and the 1050 was pretty fucking poor in comparison, saying the 960 has been out for nearly 2.5, maybe more than 2.5 years. Right, so SSD, 120 gig. It's actually a PNY, which you can't really see in there. You definitely won't be able to see it as mesh put in the computer, but I will get to that later. 1 terabyte hard disk drive. It's just a standard disk, not really big enough, but yeah, I'll get to that later as well. No second hard disk, no RAID, no optical drives. You can't actually fit an optical drive onto this case. This isn't a door or anything, it does come off, but basically you can put fans on the front and that is it. We are in the digital media age after all, but it is kind of annoying that you can't have an inbuilt USB card reader. Sound card, I don't even know whether you can fit a sound card in there underneath that graphics card, because it is a dual slot. It's not the biggest behemoth. You do get 3 slot graphics cards and such, but yeah, it's just on board sound at the minute, and to be honest, sound cards can just fucking create problems. Internet access, I have my this wireless N adapter that I found in my dad's garage, which is interesting because I was using a wireless G1, so I basically doubled my speed, my internet access on this PC for free compared to my old computer. None of that. Interestingly, my computer was supposed to come with Windows 10 Home, but it actually came with Windows 10 Pro, which isn't much use to me because I don't really, I'm not a terrorist, so I don't need to encrypt all my stuff and shit, pretty much. Antivirus, I didn't want them installing a load of shit on my computer, so I selected no antivirus. Monitor, I didn't go for a monitor. I'm still using my Asus, or Asus as some people like to say, IPS monitor. I think it is 23 inch maybe. It's not the best, but these fucking things still go for 150 quid odd, which is beyond belief to me. It was the reason why I got my Chill Blast computer originally as a fully built computer, was because I needed a monitor, and it was a kind of way of getting a monitor as well at a discounted price. Custom building's good if you are trying to do it on the cheap, but if you need a monitor and you need a case and it just mounts up, and you might as well just buy something off the shelf. Keyboard and mouse, I'm still using the Zalman that I got from again with my Chill Blast, but I have swapped out the keys here for the blue ones. They originally had black, and you can take them out and put blue ones in. So gaming in the dark is a lot better with that. And yeah, I got Rocket League free with it, which is because it comes with the kind of graphics card, but they were kind of, it's a promotion. No, it's not. It comes with the fucking hardware. Standard warranty, standard build time. So yeah, it took about 10, 11, 12 days to build, and I guess we shall get on to the build of the computer. So nothing inherently wrong with the build, apart from kind of being disappointed with the way it looks because it's got no LED fans. But one thing that did disappoint me is this case. If I put the light on, it won't make any difference. Ooh. No, it hasn't really. You can just see me more now. But basically in there, this case has kind of trays that you can put a solid state disc on, and it's removable. You fit the disc and you put it in, and it kind of displays it like you can have one there and one there. I've only got the plate to do one, so I don't know whether that came in the box like the trims and they've kind of commandeered them to do. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this shit. Selling it on eBay probably. But yes, they actually see on the other side where you take this normal aluminium panel off, that is where all your disk drives and shit are. They actually installed the solid state in there where you couldn't see it. The design to go in this case in that position, so basically I had to take that out, put it in there, and I fitted alongside the 1 terabyte hard disk. I actually butchered, I'll just open my drawer here, I butchered this, which was a Seagate external hard disk, which was 4 terabyte. If you don't know, you can basically rip these things apart and it's just a hard disk inside there with like a USB controller board. So I took the hard disk out, slammed it in there, so we now have 5 terabytes of standard storage and 120 gig SSD for the operating system. So yes, that was kind of annoying that you have to fanny about with your new PC. I didn't really have to, but yes, they should have put the fucking SSD where it's supposed to go. Cable management wise, it's not bad. They use those shitty little wraps, you know, that you get with like kids' toys, where you have the toy and it's like stuck to the cardboard thing at the back, and there's those things that aren't zip ties. I know what a zip tie is, and kind of twisty things where it's like a metal wire inside a bit of plastic and they twist it around. There's kind of some of them in there and that sort of thing. So yes, so far, to be honest, for the price I paid, 830 quid, the performance isn't as blistering gaming wise as I would have expected for just the tower at the price point. However, it does render 4K video pretty rapidly, to be fair, which is why you will be seeing more 4K content on my channel. Maybe even everything will be 4K from now, because it doesn't take me fucking ages to render. So yes, there we go. That is a review of my Mesh 7600E gaming PC. Pretty much the only upgrade I spec'd was the 1060 over the 1050. It's just, you get what you pay for, and there's no bells and whistles, to be honest. There's no touches that make you think, wow, this is an amazing, you know, they've gone the extra lengths. It's they just bang together what you've brought, and it works out about the same as buying everything separately. So yeah, well, I guess somebody's done the job of building it for you and it hasn't exploded yet. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 at the minute for that whiny bastard fucking Intel stock cooler. They should change that. They should not sell these with stock coolers. I mean, they're just a bag of AIDS.